Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your February 2022 singles reading. So anyone out there single and looking for new love, this is the reading for you. So we do have Venus and also Mars in Capricorn. So you might be feeling a little bit more open to love, but you might also be feeling as though you're looking for a little bit more of a down-to-earth connection, okay? Or you might just be feeling a little bit more determined in the month of February to find love. We've got a full moon in Leo in the middle of the month, and that really does bring in some energy to release, to let go of control, to go a little bit more with the flow, and also to find forgiveness, okay? And, you know, quite often we do talk about forgiveness, and it, you know, usually sparks a nerve in some people, but forgiveness really doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. It really is all about you. You're giving giving yourself permission to release, to let go, so that you can find your inner peace and so that you can move on and move forward. So let's see what we've got coming out for you guys in the month of February. And let's see, we start out with the Devil card. So I think some of you are, you know, perhaps in a little bit of a challenging energy there. Let's just pull out a few more here for you. Advice, what kind of advice? And blessings, and we'll get blessings. Whenever the Devil card comes out, it's always a fun time. Okay, so the Devil card here. This is your current energy, current situation. So I think some of you are perhaps making a really conscious effort to release control, release expectations, and to make better choices. Okay, this is Capricorn energy, so it could really simply be that this Capricorn energy that we've got with Venus and Mars is actually going to be incredibly beneficial for you. Okay, this is really where you do get a little bit determined, okay, to find love, to make those new connections, or even just to release the past and put things behind you so that you can be a little bit brighter and a little bit shinier. Okay, so the Devil energy can really show that you're perhaps doing some work on your shadow side, your shadow self, okay, clearing out those old karmic patterns, those toxic energies, and getting yourself ready. But the Devil card also comes up as a little bit of a heads up, okay, because it can certainly be that energy here where some of you are a little bit obsessed. Okay, something is holding you down, something is restricting you in some way, or something is blocking your energy. And, you know, we find the Devil card sometimes does come up with people on a manifestation journey. And especially if you've been doing manifestation rituals, you've been working with the moon and all of these things. And sometimes we forget to trust the universe and we forget to release control. Okay, and the Devil can certainly be about control. So there could certainly be that control element, and, you know, that you're kind of unintentionally, very unintentionally, we do it by accident, blocking the energy there because you are maybe becoming a little bit impatient or obsessed over something there. Okay, but the Devil energy there, I do also have to say that perhaps some of you are just playing the field a little bit, you know, perhaps you're needing to put up some, how should we say, needing to look at something in a different perspective. Perspective and boundaries are always needed when we get the Devil card. Okay, so I think some of you are, yes, trying to make better choices as far as love goes. Sometimes we tend to gravitate towards the same type of person over and over and over again. But I'm feeling here that there may be some, you know, old connection that you're still trying to get rid of, like get it, you know, go away, okay, heal from. But I think some of you are also, that Devil card can sometimes represent playing the field, okay, just having those you know, having those connections that really don't mean much, okay, perhaps they make you feel a little bit better, and it's probably not for everybody, so don't get offended, okay, don't shoot the messenger there. But sometimes we you know, the Devil card can really come out as when we're not 100% connected with our spiritual selves, we sometimes overcompensate, and we sometimes put a band-aid on with our material world. And as far as love goes, that could certainly be by just having those physical, sexual kind of connections, okay, which don't have a lot. There's a lot of, how should we say, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of passion, okay, but there's not a lot of substance there, okay, but I feel here with this Devil energy that you could probably already know that these are some sort of patterns and behaviors that you engage in, okay, you might be completely happy doing what you're doing, okay, but I have a feeling that you might not be, otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching a love reading, okay, so I think some of you are really really trying to make a conscious effort to make better choices, to clear things out, to do things a little bit differently. We've got the Death card here. Okay, so when we have the Death card here, this is in your challenge position. Okay, so part of the challenge might be embracing change, letting go of the past. Okay, you are certainly on the cusp here with the Death card here. You're on the cusp of something new. Okay, but you need to embrace that change. So this can certainly be that representation that there is something with that devil card there, something that is still holding you back. Okay, something that still needs to be forgiven, released, let go of. Okay, and it could certainly just be that those expectations, okay, just that resistance kind of energy. And the Death card shows here from Spirit that, hey, I've got something better for you coming on in, but you got to do something a little bit different on your end as well. Okay, we're co-creating your universe here. I think some of you are on the path of a little bit of spiritual and personal awakening here with the Death card, and perhaps going through that dark night of the soul. And I think sometimes when we go through that energy, it's a lot of personal growth, a lot of personal healing. I think there's a little bit of healing left to do for some of you there. Okay, but sometimes when we do go through that dark night of the soul, all of these old energies come bubbling up to the surface. And the thing is, in February, we've got a lot of twos. Twos are all about balance, harmony, partnerships. Okay, and we did just have a new moon, we did just have February 2nd, so 2/2/2022, which is a 10. Okay, and 10s are about completion and about to transition into something new, something better, something improved for you. So I think some of you are just on that cusp right there. I think there's something wonderful coming in. Okay, and I think there's a lot of potential on that horizon there. Okay, and this is all benefiting you, right? The challenge may be letting go in order for you to find your inner peace, or your challenge maybe to do something a little bit different. Okay, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's really about going with that flow. Okay, releasing anything that is blocking your energy or holding you back. Advice from Spirit. Okay, the Strength card coming in here, Leo energy, and the Leo energy does come in with that full moon in Leo, February 16th. Okay, and this is where you can really release all of this energy. So use that moon to your full advantage. That's where you get that that release, that you let go of control, and you also find forgiveness in order for you to find your inner peace and finally be 100% ready to accept and to welcome new love into your life. Okay, release all those blocks. The Strength card, as far as advice from Spirit goes, is be patient. Okay, no one likes to be told to be patient. Okay, but be patient. Your path to healing has been long. It has been arduous. And you know what? Here's the thing. This pillar, you are a pillar of strength. Okay, Spirit wants to remind you here and give you the advice, remind you how strong and how confident you really are, how much you have to give, how much you have to offer. Okay, you may be broken in certain places. Okay, but this is your time to find that healing. Okay, you may still have those scars, but you're keeping it together. Okay, we do have scars from the past. Sometimes we've got those memories, but you can certainly release that energy to let go. So the Strength card is really all about your inner strength on your journey, and to remember how far you have come, what you have accomplished. Okay, this can also be that advice here that, make sure you let go of anything over here, because I have a really strong connection coming in here for you. I've got something that may blow your socks off a little bit, and something that is really positive for you. Okay, and so you just need maybe this little final bit of healing that comes in here. Blessings headed your way. Well, hell yeah. Okay, who doesn't love the Empress card? Okay, so really it's, we starting out just a little bit rough and rocky here, but things certainly are looking up for you. Okay, so there's love heading your way. Okay, the Empress shows that you really are attractive right now. Okay, people gravitate you like bees to honey. Okay, is what really the Empress card is. The Empress card, the Empress attracts abundance, attracts love, and attracts new connections into her life. Right, doesn't go out necessarily and chase it. Takes the steps that she's guided to take, or puts their foot out there, but isn't chasing every new bright and shiny thing that comes along. So the Empress is ruled by Venus. Venus represents love, and that Venus energy with that Mars energy, where is that? in Capricorn. So you can really use this energy this month to your personal advantage, but there certainly is love in the wings there for you. Excuse me. So let's pull out a few more cards. If you are enjoying this reading so far, by the way, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I also do give monthly readings on relationships, career. I do daily and weekly as well. And also sometimes, depending on my schedule, throw in some moon readings in there as well. So let's see what else we've got coming out for you guys. Messages, please, for Taurus. Oh, and there we go. So Capricorn energy here, Scorpio energy, Leo, and of course we've got Venus. Nice. So we've got boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Hello, Mr. Devil card. We're going to put you there. Perspective and boundaries always required with this particular energy. So perhaps there is some patterns, habits, behaviors, or people, okay, that you really do need to put that line in the sand, okay, and don't let them suck your energy. All right, we've got 1111. Ooh, nice. I love this. Is usually the first sign of manifestation. Watch for those repeating numbers, the 1111 card. And interesting because the strength card in this particular deck is actually also number 11. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So I feel here that some of you have a new connection and a new twin flame coming in. But I gotta tell you, with the Devil card and the Death card there, I think you already know who your twin flame is if you believe in the twin flame journey, okay? And I think that there's a lot of back and forth with your person. You may actually be coming to the final conclusion because, of course, a twin flame connection is a spiritual connection, and you only have one twin flame. You got a lot of soulmates. You got one twin flame. We're not all meant to meet them in this lifetime, okay? And it is a spiritual connection. So both people need to be spiritually ascended and spiritually evolved and have completed their karmic cycles, okay, clearing out things from the past, and in order to click in the way that you're supposed to be able to click with your twin flame. Unfortunately, what happens is quite often one person has not done their work. So one person is up here and the other person is still down here in the Devil card energy, right? And when you get that and you get one person that's here and one person that's here, it's like still a magnetic attraction, but it's almost like repellent instead. Okay, you know how if you have two magnets and you put them with the proper sides together, I forget which ones, okay, they stick together, right? They just whoop, gravitate towards each other. But if you reverse them, they actually push each other apart. Okay, and that's kind of like a twin flame journey, right? If the right side is there and if the proper connection is there on both people, okay, you're both the right side up, okay, then you just instantly connect to each other. But if one or both people are not where they're supposed to be, okay, then yeah, it's a little bit repellent. So you get the runner and the chaser. So for some of you, I think you're about to meet a new twin flame if you haven't already, but I think for some of you, you're already dealing with this, and you actually may really be coming to the conclusion that, you know what, we've been back and forth in this energy for like a million years, it seems, and you might be trying to finally make that decision to finally let them go and welcome in something a little bit better, because maybe they're in that situation where your person is just, you're coming to that conclusion that maybe they're just never going to change. Okay, and you might just be really powering through here, the strength card here. Okay, Spirit's giving you this boost that you may need to do that and to let that go. Okay, because you know what, you might just be thinking, you know what, perhaps this time on this earth, in the here and the now, is not when I'm really meant to be in this proper connection with this person. And I think, you know what, I've got one life to live here on this earth in this particular lifetime, and I'm going to make it count. Okay, very difficult. Anyways, we've got the guilt card here. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. So again, it's really all centered around these two. Okay, putting up your boundaries, perhaps having a look at a twin flame connection or completing your karmic cycles, okay, so that you can welcome in the new, but let go of any lower vibrational energies that may be blocking you or preventing you from finding new love in any way. So let's see what else that we've got coming out for you here. New love, please, for Taurus. Gotta tell you, the Empress, though, sure as hell really does bring in a lot of potential for you guys. So loving that. All right, we've got the Star card right here in the middle of your reading, okay? So whereas you may have this Devil card and the Death card here, the Star card brings in that deeper connection with the universe, possibly an indication with a twin flame, right? The connection, the spiritual connection, and this energy of the universe coming in. The Star card brings in balance and healing as well. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see what's crossing you. There we go. We got some healing to do, okay? Something that you're holding on to, okay? Whether you know it or not, you may know it, okay? But as we start to open ourselves up to love, okay, or as we start to expand our knowledge, our energies, we raise our consciousness, expand our vibration, sometimes we find things that we thought we had dealt with, things tend to pop right back up. All right, let's see what else. We've got the Knight of Swords. You might be feeling a sense of urgency, or maybe you're feeling like a little bit scattered in some way. Okay, your recent past, we've got the Six of Wands. Okay, a little bit of a pat on the back for you. Perhaps some of you have started putting yourself out there a little bit already. The Four of Swords is in your crowning position. I'm going to pull all your cards and then go a little bit deeper. Page of Cups, there's some new coming in. Eight of Wands, manifestation, beautiful. The Four of Wands, lovely. We've got the Ace of Swords here as well. And we've got the Lover's card. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Did we say that we had love coming in here for you? Yes, sirree, Bob. I think that we did. This is absolutely lovely energy. Okay, I think there's still just this little remnant of healing there. I think most of you are done a lot of work. Okay, we've got some peace coming in. We've got this new, okay, or even just, you opening up. I think we've got a big shift that's coming in here. And we've got that Lover's card coming there as well. And we've got the Four of Pentacles with that, the Justice card. Yes, there's that karmic connection. Okay, number 11. So 11, 11. Interesting. Very interesting. And we've also got the Sun. So we've got happiness and joy coming in there for you. The bottom of the deck, the underlying energy. We've got the King of Cups, okay? So we do have love and romance that is certainly influencing you, but is also waiting to come in on the sidelines, waiting for you to be ready. The King of Cups is a spiritual energy, okay? One filled with love, a lot of emotion, a lot of happiness, a lot of well-being, okay? And a lot of romance is certainly in your future there. So a lot of potential for that. So that's lovely. So I love the fact that we've got the Star card right in the middle of your reading. This is Aquarian energy coming in. We did just have a new moon in Aquarius, okay, bringing us in a fresh new way of thinking, some beautifully fresh energy coming in, okay? But this Star card shows that, it is a big yes card. Okay, it's an energy of blessings, of abundance. Okay, it's also one reminding you to have faith and trust in not just yourself, but also the universe as well. It is one of your wishes coming true, your wishes and your manifestations coming to fruition. But the Star card also brings in, so I think the Spirit's saying here with this one is have faith. Okay, keep the faith, keep the faith. But the Star card brings in healing as well, okay? And so once you've just completed that last little bit of healing, forgiveness, letting go, then everything really does start to come together for you, right? And we already saw that in your major energy that's coming up, your overall energy for your reading. We already did see that coming in. It's like out with this old energy. Some of you may be holding on to something still a little bit, and then you've got really that strength, that courage to power through and to attract new love into your life. Okay, so that Star card really is that yes card. Okay, miracles happen sometimes when the star card comes out. So this can certainly be representative of you connecting with the universe and manifesting something in here. But again, this can also be just really showing that the universe really does have your back, okay? And, to trust and have faith that there is love coming in here for you. But again, we've got this little last bit of healing. The Star card brings abundance as well, as does the Empress card. So actually, as does the Eight of Wands. So I think we do have a lot of abundance of connections, of love, of positive energy that is coming in here for you. And if you look at the rest of your reading, the only questionable card that we've got coming out here for you would be the Devil card. Everything else is beautiful, of course, once we get past the Three of Swords, okay? So you might be feeling as though you've been disappointed in love, okay? You may even be working through something from the past still, okay? The Three of Swords brings in a broken heart kind of energy. a little bit of sadness, a little bit of grief, okay? And, you know, perhaps you're just feeling a little bit melancholy because you are looking for love, and maybe you're just kind of questioning, why haven't I found it yet? Okay, why hasn't it come in? Like I've been patient for a long time. So the Three of Swords shows that there just may be something, some negative energy coming in here, okay, or some down energy that's coming in, okay? And if you are manifesting, it's just super duper duper important to release all control and expectations, okay, and to attach positive vibes and positive energies to our manifestations, right? It's not just enough to just set our intentions and think about it. We've got to set those feelings together with that as well. So you might be feeling a little bit impatient with the Knight of Swords. Okay, you might be feeling a little bit impatient. It's like, let's go, let's go. What's the hold up? What's the wait? Okay, but the Three of Swords shows that there's just something there that needs to be released or worked through or healed. There is healing here. Okay, it's like, oh, you've been clinging on to something. There's something that it has broken your heart, or is that is, you know, blocking your love. The Star card comes out here to give you that helping hand. The Knight of Swords, okay, you might just be full of fresh inspiration and new ideas. The Knight of Swords, you might be also feeling as though time is running out for some reason. I'm getting a weird clock is ticking kind of energy. Maybe because this 1111 card here is representing like digital clock, like a time. Now the Knight of Swords does tend to be always in a rush, okay, a little bit impulsive sometimes as well. So maybe you are just, I don't know, maybe it just has to do with the fact that you've been patient for a long time, or you've been waiting for a long time. But I'm just getting this energy of time. You may be feeling as though the clock is ticking, or the time is running out for some reason. So I don't know, maybe you've got maybe you put like a time frame on finding new love or something. Okay, I'm not really too sure. Time is of the essence. Anyway, something to do with time. I don't know what that is. Leave me a comment if that's you, because that's actually kind of quite the curious little energy that's coming in there. I think maybe it just has to do with the fact that you've been waiting for a long time. You've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of healing. You've been trying to stay open, you know, all of these things. And, you know, especially if you have embarked on any kind of manifestation, I think you're just starting to think that, you know, why isn't this happening? So I think there's probably something to do with that coming in there. But the Knight of Swords is really that energy of get outside, go out and meet people, try new things, right? The Knight of Swords quite often is that new things, but with this being in your subconscious, there may even be some sort of action that you need to take. The Knight of Swords is an action-oriented kind of energy, quite often with your thoughts, okay? But it's like, oh, I've got this idea, let's do something about it. Or, oh, I need to talk to this person about this thing, let's go find them. Okay, so it's like you have a thought and then you do. You have a thought and then you do. Okay, so there may be some important conversation that you feel that you need to have, okay, or you can use that sword to release the old, okay? But it's also one where you're feeling as though you're ready to move forward, to move on, to meet new people, have new connections, new conversations, all of these things. So it's just really one of that kind of ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Your recent past, we've got the Six of Wands, okay? You've overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles, okay? Now, your recent past time is fluid, especially when we've got some major arcana coming out here for you. This Aquarian energy of the star is really guiding you, leading you forward, okay? But, you know, but I think that, you know, if you have not already completed clearing out some old energy, I think you're about to, right? Time is fluid. This recent past can be today, it can be yesterday, it can be a few weeks ago, okay? And I think that you've really overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles, okay? Or you're about to reach that finish line. The Six of Wands shows that you're, again, ready to put yourself out there if you haven't already, okay? And, you know, this is really about letting your light shine. The Six of Wands is about being in the driver's seat, moving forward, okay? Letting your light shine, okay? And it does show an energy of victory as well, okay? So, but it really is one about you being in the spotlight. So it really is all about you. So perhaps you've stepped into this energy where it's like, you know what? I've been putting everyone else first for a long time. Now it's all about me. It's about what I want, my needs. Okay. It's about something that's good for me, especially if you've had these, you know, connections in the past that have been toxic, or they've turned a little bit sour, or maybe they've been a little bit one-sided, okay? And you give, 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 and what do you get in return? Not probably equal to what you give, okay? So, so you could certainly just be really all about you. It's like, you know what? I have some boundaries in place. I know what I want, and I am going to make it happen. I'm going to put myself out there, and I'm just not going to settle. I'm not going to settle for second best, okay? So we've got the Four of Swords crowning you. Your mind is pretty much at ease. You might be feeling a little bit a little bit impatient, or you might be feeling as though it's time to get moving, get going. But the Four of Swords brings in an element of calm, of peace. Now, this is in your crowning position, your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities. It's also what you're thinking about and what you know. Okay, so we can also look at that Four of Swords. The Four of Swords brings in a little bit of healing, inner peace, okay? Also brings in, meditation and connection with your higher self as well. So perhaps you are really making a more conscious effort to do some more meditations, okay, or to find that inner peace within you, okay? But you also know that there's something that is lingering here, some old energy that's lingering here, and the Four of Swords is bringing your peace to your situation, okay? Removing those three swords from your heart, hanging them on the wall, and this puts you in an energy of calm, a state of peace, okay? So rest and relaxation. This can also be spirit here saying, and you saying that, you know what, I think I need to recharge my batteries. Okay, I've done a lot of work, I've done a lot of healing. I need to take a little bit of a time out here. I need to kind of rest, recoup my energy, because things are about to get a little bit interesting and a little bit fun. Who doesn't like that a little bit? Okay, so certainly is some healing that's coming in there. Beautiful. All right, your near future, the Page of Cups. Now, I am getting that someone has a crush. Okay, the Page of Cups is a little bit naive kind of energy. Certainly something new, something exciting. Okay, so this could certainly be somebody coming in that catches you a little bit off guard, catches you by surprise. The Page of Cups quite often does come with an element of surprise, something a little bit unexpected, but very pleasurable. All right, it is in the upright, so nothing to be afraid of here. Okay, so this could certainly be something, some news, some message, some communication coming towards you, and again, catch you a little bit off guard. Okay, maybe even a little bit hesitant. The Page of Cups can be a little bit hesitant, right? Kind of like that schoolyard crush that comes in here. Okay, but ultimately something very positive. Okay, so a little bit of fun. Okay, now this could certainly represent a very much a new connection. Okay, but it can also represent a possible short-term connection as well. Okay, sometimes when we've been through a rough patch, we look to get ourselves back out in the dating field. Okay, and the Page of Cups could just be that maybe you just kind of, want to meet a few people, get together, go out on a couple of dates, just have a little bit of fun with no expectations and no attachments or anything like that. These little short-term connections that you may be looking for, kind of like a practice run. Okay, but others of you, this is the start, the spark of something new, something that could potentially lead you up to this King of Cups. Okay, you might just meet this person and be like, oh, you're interesting. And, of course, the universe in the background is going, yes, they are. I brought them to you. Okay, so certainly something very exciting may be coming in there. All right, and certainly something a little bit of fun. But the Page of Cups can also be where you have finally come to the point where you're ready. You're open. Okay, you might be still a little bit hesitant to put your foot out the door. Okay, but you're going to do it anyway. You might actually surprise yourself. You're opening yourself to love, to new connections, all about the new that's coming in there. Okay, so whether that's someone new or whether that's you just finally being in a place where you're completely ready, you're open, it's very exciting nonetheless. Your Eight of Wands is here. This is you, your current attitude. And again, we've got this moving forward energy, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Okay. All about this moving forward. I feel as though you're feeling a big shift here. Your intuition may be really showing you and pointing you in the right direction. But it's like, I need to get going. I need to leave something behind. I need to put myself out there. I need to move forward. So, again, a lot of forward moving energy, which is good, especially if you've been feeling stuck in a rut. stuck in one spot, or again feeling as though you've been blocked in some way. The removing blocks, removing blocks, removing blocks, all of this is all about removing those blocks. Okay, so you're ready and you're moving forward. The Eight of Wands is also a sign of manifestation. Okay, so you've set your intentions. Okay, you're manifesting in some new connections, new people, new situations. And when the Eight of Wands shows up, this shows that your intentions have hit their mark. Okay, so if you needed a little bit of reassurance that your intentions have been heard and seen by the universe, yes, indeed, they certainly have. Okay, they're about to hit their target, hit their mark, and this is showing that they are about to manifest in your material world here as well. But the Eight of Wands brings in some positive communication as well. So perhaps you are really ready to put yourself out there and communicate with the world, welcome in new connections. Okay, and you know, there's a lot of options out there for you, I feel, with that Eight of Wands, right? There's a plethora of options out there for you. Okay, especially if you're putting yourself out on the online dating world. Okay, the Knight of Swords is actually really important for you to cut people off at the knees if they're just not for you. Okay, to make those quick decisions. Sometimes, right, you need to, I don't know, do you swipe left, swipe right? I don't even know which one. It's been years since I've done online dating. It's not for me. It may or may not be for you. Okay, it's a lot of work. I don't have that much time. It's like, ugh, whatever. I like to meet people face to face. I'm single too, in case you're wondering. But yeah, online dating is not for me. But some people really like it and they love it. But you do need to make those quick decisions, right? It's like, oh, you see something on your screen. It's like, nope, 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 or nope, nope, nope. I don't know which way. Maybe someone can let me know so that I know for future. But anyways, whichever way you're swiping, it's usually pretty quick. Okay, so, but I think there's an abundance of options out there for you, okay, and for whatever you want to choose, okay, but you're ready to put yourself out, you're ready to move forward, you're ready to communicate, okay, and that advice from Spirit is get yourself out there, okay. Any obstacles that have been in your path, you are ready to overcome. You either have already overcome or you are about to. Okay, the external energy, this is the external energy influencing your situation. We've got the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is quite often known as the 1111 card. Okay, so remember, signs, symbols, and synchronicities of the universe. So they are certainly pointing you in a certain direction for some of you, okay, because we do have all of these 11s, right? The Four of Wands, 1111 card, right? These four sticks, okay, 1111. We've got the Justice card, number 11. We've got the Strength card up here, which is actually number 11 in this particular deck. Some decks are reversed in their energy. It goes back to the original way of numbering. Anyways, at some point along the way, they got reversed. So anyways, and then of course we have 1111 over here. And of course the Devil card for some of you could represent that twin flame that maybe you may or may not have that chance to really click and connect, okay, but it can also represent something new coming in, of course, as well, with that Empress card being in here, and of course the Star card. So anyways, so Spirit, there's a lot of twin flame possible connection here, but the ones, of course, the 1111 is also miracles manifesting into your life. It doesn't always represent twin flame, okay, so I think there's a lot of material miracles manifesting around you, okay, around your energy, and I think there's a lot of potential. So the Four of Wands does represent celebration, joy, happiness, okay, represents the social aspect of your dating world, perhaps, okay, getting together with people, having fun, having a good time. And this also represents a strong, solid foundation, so you're getting both feet on the ground, and this also represents abundance as well, okay. So really, you do have this really super positive energy around you. Now, the Four of Wands can, of course, also represent, of course, those social engagements or celebrations. And of course, it does represent like engagements, marriage, anniversary parties, birthday parties, all of these wonderful celebrations. So the Page of Cups could certainly represent an invitation, maybe even the Six of Wands. Okay, actually the Knight of Swords could be too. Okay, so perhaps you get an invitation to go to some sort of gathering of some sort, something that is really positive, something that has a potential of being fun, but you could have the potential to meet somebody at this particular engagement or event. Okay, when you're out there, you're having fun, you're just enjoying your day, okay, you're smiling, you're laughing, and oh, amazing what flows to you when you do that, okay. At the very least, you'll have a good time, okay? But I also think that some of you might actually meet somebody at this type of event or engagement, okay? So the energy that is around you is super, super positive. It's all about the new, okay? It's all about this abundance, this joy, this wonderfulness that's coming in, okay? So abundance, 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 lots of this abundant kind of energy. So I think there's just so much potential that is coming in here for you, okay? It's really, really, really positive, okay? The Four of Wands can, you know, of course, be halfway to marriage, a commitment card, right? So maybe someone has like an engagement party or something like that that you attend. Anyways, it's just social events. All right. But, you know, whether you attend a social event or not, this is one of getting yourself out there, having some fun. Okay. And this brings in a lot of positivity, a lot of new connections potential. Okay. An abundance of new connections. Okay. So certainly this wonderful uplifting energy that is replacing some challenging energy. But we've got the Ace of Swords coming in here. Okay, now the Ace of Swords is in your hopes and your fears position. Okay, so I think ultimately that you're really hopeful. Okay, I think that you're maybe afraid that you haven't completed a karmic cycle or released those previous attachments, and the Ace of Swords shows you that, you know what? Yes, I think you have. Okay. The hand of fate intervenes. Okay. You've got a lot of fated energy that's in here. And the Ace of Swords, this is the hand of fate, the sword of destiny, of karma. Okay. So some karmic intervention certainly coming in here for you. I think you're going to get some epiphany moments. You're going to get some clarity. Okay. You may even get this, of course, the Ace of Swords really is about your intuition as well. Okay. And I think that you're just going to get this spark, this revelation. Okay. This boom. Okay. That comes in here. And I think you're really, really hopeful that there's something more positive that's coming in here for you. Something honest, something true, something that you can depend on, something that you can rely on. Okay. And, you know, maybe even you're revealing some truths to yourself as well. But the Ace of Swords is this new energy, new, all about the new. Okay. And I think really you're hopeful that the intentions that you have set, Ace of Swords, you know, you've set some very clear intentions to the universe. And I think you're really hopeful that the universe is going to deliver. And the Ace of Swords shows that, yes, the universe is delivering for you. Okay. It's like, yep, I heard ya. I'm working on it for you. And yes, I think there's certainly something very positive coming in here. You may need to make some decisions. The Lover's card is your potential overall outcome here. Love, true love, connection, balance, harmony, super positive, super wonderful energy, soulmate energy, and of course with all of the rest of the energy, possibly a twin flame for you as well. So soulmate or twin flame, it has the potential for a lot of love, this spiritual connection, okay, a lot of emotion, a lot of just this click and connect with your person here. Okay. Something that's been a connection that's been delivered to you by the universe here. Some angelic and spiritual influence on your situation. Okay. So you may actually have the potential here to fall head over heels. Of course, soulmates are always wonderful, but of course, twin flames also. And the Lover's card used to be called the choice card, right? So perhaps some of you have some important choices to make. Whatever choice you make will be the right choice for you. Okay, follow your heart, listen to your intuition, because with that, we also have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be certainly one of stability, security. So this lover's energy here, the soulmate connection could be something that is solid, stable, secure, something that allows you to open up and be free. Okay. But some of you also have you may also have the potential here to release all expectations and allow the energy to flow. The Four of Pentacles can sometimes be an open and receptive kind of energy, but sometimes also a little bit closed off. Okay. So I think with the Lover's card in here, you have a choice to make. Are you open and receptive and you're carrying on and you're really clicking with your person? Okay. Or if it's, you know, and of course, new twin flame coming in, very exciting. Okay. And, you know, but I think for some of you also, okay, this twin flame that you might have, I think maybe you're making a final choice here, okay, to close off that energy for good. It's like, nope, I know that I can attract bigger and better and brighter things, something that's more positive, something that doesn't give me some heartbreak, okay, and I think you might finally close off that energy because there's something better on the horizon for you, okay. Excuse me. And again, we're not all meant to meet our twin flame. And it's not always meant to work out if that other person hasn't done their work, their homework, okay, their job, their healing, their clearing, okay, and it's not your job to do it for them, okay? So you might step into that realization there, and it's like, nope, 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 I've got something new coming in. So you may have a really important choice to make. But I feel for the majority of you that there's something really positive coming in here for you, something that gives you a little bit of security, and something that really gives you the freedom and the security and the safety net, okay, to be really open, to really open up your energy with this person. Because of course we do have Lady Justice making an appearance for you, some Libran energy. So Libra, Gemini with the Lovers card there. What else? We've got Aquarius coming in here for you as well, okay, in this section of your reading. But Justice card is balance and harmony in your relationships. It's some honesty and truth, but it is, of course, good karma, okay? It's like a karmic connection, a karmic energy that's coming in here. This could certainly represent all of the good, all of the positive energy, all of the work that you have done. You are about to be rewarded by the new connection, something that is way more wonderful, positive, something that is honest and truthful, okay? And something that is very, very lovely, okay? So certainly some very positive energy, but this is also like a reciprocative energy as well. It's not a one-sided connection. The Justice card, balance and harmony, okay? And you know, the Lovers card, balance and harmony. It's a symbiotic relationship, this, you know, equal playing field with your person, right? So if you've been through those connections where they've been one-sided, okay, and you give and you give and you give and you never get anything back, here you're going to be, someone's going to meet you dollar for dollar, pound for pound, you know, kiss for kiss, hug for hug, commitment by commitment, right? All of these things. It's this reciprocal energy that's coming in here for you, something that is balanced, something that is true, something that is honest, and something that is really wonderful, and something that brings you a lot of happiness, okay, with the Sun card. Now, I think that for some of you, if you are making a choice, okay, this old twin flame, I think you're finally coming into the realization that nope, we're not meant to be together. And Justice, you know, Justice card comes in here to say, don't worry about it, okay, because I have something a little bit more positive for you, okay, that's coming in. Okay, so that Sword of Justice, okay, can also help you release, have that final detachment from something there as well. Okay, but I certainly think there's some really wonderful decisions that you're going to make for yourself. You're going to make the right choice, the right decision. The Justice card is about making the right decision. Okay, but whatever it is, there's happiness, joy that's coming in here for you. The Sun card really does shine a wonderful positive light on your entire reading, okay, and shows that you've got this potential for long-term happiness, okay, for a sense of security, okay, for this true love, okay, a lot of abundance that flows in here, okay. And you know what, I think that if you are making that decision to make a final release or to let something go so you can find something better, the Sun card shows you being really optimistic, but it also shows that you are showered with blessings, with love, with light, and with this great karmic energy. And I think that you are going to really find a really positive love for you, someone who will be on the same page, the same side as you, someone who will be in that same energy. Now, you could actually even get a surprise possibly as well, okay, because if you have been in this twin flame connection where you're back and forth, yes, some of you might be really putting up your boundaries, okay, and letting that person go. But I think there may be also a potential here for both of you to get on the same page, okay, especially if they are willing to put in the time and effort that it takes to do their work, okay, and to do their healing, and, you know, to really embrace their spiritual selves, okay. You could potentially have that possibility, okay, but use your own energy of discernment, trust your own intuition there, okay, because that may or may not happen for you, okay, but it is a potential, okay, so keep an open mind, all right, but know that if you do let that go, that there is some new fresh energy that's coming in here for you, okay. So I'm going to leave that there because, man, and you know what, I got to tell you, February is a very interesting month with all of the twos, right? Second month, we've got 2/2/2022. We already had February 2nd. Then we have February 22nd that comes in here as well, which is 2/22/222. So that's how many twos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 twos. And of course, we're in a 6 year. Okay, so 6 is, of course, what? The Lovers card. And the Lovers card has been coming out quite a bit. So I think there's love is in the air. And of course, we do have twos represent balance, harmony, those connections, right? Partnerships very much highlighted there. So let's get one last bit of advice for you guys. And there is one, and I'm going to get another one. One last piece of advice, please. Thank you very much. And what do we have? Unfinished symphony. There you go. Get out the old. Okay, clear out the old. Okay, there's something you need some closure. You need to find peace, forgiveness, healing. You need to release, let go, because there's something new coming in here. This particular deck, whenever we see the eggs, okay, there's a little spiritual face in that egg. Okay, Spirit's got something new, bigger, better for you on the horizon, but you got to clean out the old. Okay, find that closure, somehow find forgiveness, inner peace, and then something new can burst forth onto the scene. Okay, we also have chaos and conflict coming in here as well. Okay, and the chaos and conflict is doesn't necessarily mean it's anything bad. Okay, it's just a big shakeup, a shift in your energy. Okay, so if you've been feeling as though you've been stuck for a bit, or if you've been had these energies you've been trying to work through, I think you're going to feel a sudden shift. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, most likely. Okay, and whenever we do have some sort of change, okay, it is a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, so but I think that for some of you here, this kind of a little bit of chaotic energy, okay, you know, I think it's really serving you a really good purpose. It's getting you out of your comfort zone. It's allowing you to do new things, okay, and it's allowing you to maybe embrace the change, as difficult as it may be. Now, I do also have to say there with the Three of Swords coming in, and of course we've got the Devil card and the Death card, and we do have somebody that out there at least that has that twin flame connection, okay, or that connection with someone from your past, okay, some unfinished business here, and there may actually be, it may come with a little bit of conflict in there. Okay, maybe you just have to have that you're feeling the need, that Knight of Swords, to get something out in the open or to have some sort of discussion. Okay, and you know, sometimes that's not easy. Okay, but Spirit says that may be what that might be what's needed for you to get over the hurdle and to move forward. Okay, so don't be afraid of change. Okay, don't be afraid of getting out of your comfort zone here. Okay, because there's something new that is on the horizon for you here. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.